What's going on, guys? Grave here. I'm going to have 5 quick tips for Battlefield 1. Some of these things you guys may have heard. Some of these things they don't explain well in the game. But I'm going to give you 5 quick tips. If doors are locked, this map's a good example. Under B and under the D flag, you can lock the bunkers. And there's a lot of maps where you can lock the doors. You don't have to be discouraged if they're locked. You can blow those doors down with explosive. You will blow them completely off the hinge. You never have to worry about that door being locked again. But you can get around the doors being locked by blowing the doors off the hinges. So always keep that in mind. You can blow the doors down. I mentioned this in a video last week, but bayonets have disadvantages as well as advantages. Of course, it's fun to bayonet somebody. But I usually take the bayonets off all of my guns for the most part because in the last week's video, I told you guys bayonets will mess with your ADS, and bayonets also are known to mess with the recoil. Dice talked about this a while back, that bayonets will have advantage and disadvantage of using them. It's not a huge recoil disadvantage, but it is there. And the big disadvantage to me is the ADS. It's, especially if you run and gun and you're really close quarters kind of person, play really tight around flags and attack a lot of enemies at once. If you have a bayonet on, from when you sprint to your ADS from where you pull up, it will slow that down and mess with it. So always remember, if you're using a bayonet, if you find, or like me, you don't find yourself using it a lot, take it off and you will get rid of those disadvantages. You can make custom loadouts, guys, for your characters, and that is for every single class there is in the game. I made a video about this last week. I will post it, or I'll kind of put an annotation up for it at the end of this video. But there are 3 different custom classes you can make on each individual class. You can name those classes, so you can put your favorite guns on there or things that you might need to swap to on the fly during game. That way you don't have to go in the customization screen and swap everything out. You'll already have that loadout ready. But like I said, I'll put that video up at the end of this video so you can check it out. Learn to disable the tanks and vehicles from different angles. I know in past Battlefield games, it was always, let's blow the vehicle up. You know, that was just the point. Just what you did. This game is a little bit more of a dynamic to it. You can blow up like turrets and HMGs on certain sides of the tank. So if you and your teammates are trying to take advantage of a tank driver, blow up the turrets on one side, blow up the HMGs on one side. That way, once they're disabled, you can attack from that side and have no worries of getting shot while attacking. Also, guys, if you're using one of these elite classes, make sure that if you have some teammates that are running health, stay with them, because what we usually do is we just sit there and pile health on whoever's got the elite character using at the time, especially this sentry, because you can dominate the map with this sentry on pretty much any map if you have teammates sitting there just throwing you health and ammo and keeping you alive. That was kind of a bonus tip. I know I said 5, but this is going to make it 6. Make sure if you are a medic that you are reviving. I know a lot of people aren't reviving. I see tons of people running medic because medic has some great guns to use, but they'll just run by you and never revive. So make sure that you are reviving, but when you do revive, do it smart. Don't just run up there and revive somebody and there's a lot of enemies there. You can get shot. You'll get them shot again. Clear the area, then revive. A lot of people may be impatient and skip, but if you start reviving like that, a lot of people won't be impatient. They'll just wait for you to clear the area, then they'll let you revive them. Or if there's a lot of people there and you can't get to the revive, back off a little bit, get you a good spot so that your teammates can spawn back on you and you can attack as a group. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you liked the video, hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'll catch you next time. Peace.